Well, welcome to the stream if you're watching on YouTube. Whoops, sorry about that one. Luckily I haven't really done anything yet today. But either way, today's target will be Endfield once more. As we are starting to get, well, we have completed a significant, at least from what I've seen, a significant chunk of the story of 1.1. That is some good news, I would say. Well, it depends on how you see it. In my opinion, the main story of 1.1 was great. Like, they definitely stepped it up quite a bit in 1.1. The question will be, how are they going to be able to keep that going in later versions? But either way, last time around, we heard that Tangtang was basically kidnapped. Could you really tell it kidnapping? Yeah, I mean, sure, why not? So that's a thing. And also, what we've heard is that basically there was some sort of uprising, I guess. Oop, wrong button. There was some sort of uprising within the stockade, and I meant to clean my inventory. And now we have heard that, obviously we've seen a little bit of that in 1.0, but actually, can I submit orally? Oh, I haven't done it in a while. Well, there you go. Where's the defensive? Oh, right, that's one of the buffs. Right. Anyway. So we have heard that there's a bit of, obviously we've seen it in 1.0, but we have heard that there was more than just a simple disagreement, right? So that will also be something we'll have to... And basically someone tried putting a bomb underneath Wuling City. Now, luckily, we didn't manage to basically retrieve that, but can't deny that it has happened. So I believe today we'll be trying to figure out who, or I believe we kind of know who it could be, but we'll have to actually talk to that person. So that's something what we'll do today. As you don't mind me collecting things right here, but even though I technically don't really need them, it's kind of a question right now. Like, I don't know how long I'm gonna continue with dailies, because it does feel like I've done most of the things that I've been trying to do.
It's almost time. Why isn't
so
here yet?
like, I have the main team built, and I'm building like maybe secondaries, but that's about it. And usually I'm just simply not interested in these like high-end battle things, like late game battling, so that's a thing. But anyway, let's see, waiting around isn't going to help. Better look for her, hope nothing bad happened. I mean, we've had she was kidnapped once before, right? So I am personally not sure. Right, scan the place to look for clues. Hang on. Scan.
Many footprints, and in such a mess. Looks like a fight. Tangtang's been ambushed. I must find her quickly.
And
You're all gonna pay for this!
Tangtang.
there are certainly some weapons lying around. It sounded like it was coming from here. Yeah, that's where people are.
Trying to take me down? Not in this lifetime, losers! Not even in 8 friggin' lifetimes!
Quit struggling already, little dame. This is the day you pay for Big Bro's death.
Well, not while we're here.
Tangtang, you alright?
Perfect! I knew you'd come and help! Thanks a lot!
Kind of funny that we are talking while we're still fighting. It sounded more like a casual conversation of sorts. But anyway, no, hang on, there's one guy left. There we go. To support Tangtang and help her sit down and rest.
Snipers! Those little shits ambushed me!
That's it. I would have expected either nothing or more.
I gotta
To
be
be honest.
careless. Those bastards caught me off guard!
See, are you hurt? Show me your wounds.
I'm alright. I rushed the dodge, but tripped and a scrap in my knee. A gentle rub should fix it. If it weren't for Deathfall, I would have dominated the battle. Like...
I mean, this kind of feeds into the... Well, it doesn't really sound like... I think it got worse, didn't it? Show me your wounds. I got some meds. Stop fidgeting and let me trust the wounds.
No, it's okay. I can just walk this off.
She's trying to be hard, right? But... Oh, we do it anyway. Why does this kind of look like... Originum or something? I wonder if she's gonna walk around with this for a little while. It'd be kind of cool if she did. That's a funny one, though.
Wow. It's not hurting anymore. Not bad.
What was it? A penguin on there?
That bastard's probably in his hideout.
People have been making memes about the female Ant-Man with the way that I believe she walks
The
in
loser's
water.
trying to dance in circles. Even Kid me knew better tricks than this.
It's deliberately messing up the footprints.
He's feeling big time. Let's
Like if you were walking in here, I believe people have been claiming that she walks around like a penguin. What if that was a reference to that? But anyway,
Your end awaits.
don't mind me.
Something doesn't look right.
You mean where are they from, or like what? Also, the interesting thing is how, or like the big question will be, how is Tangtang going to bring back the unity of the stockade, right? What's next, Chief?
Patience, little one. If you want to axe, spook a fall beast and follow it back to its roost. Anko shall scan off and axe in groups. He's definitely trying to find his people and get back home.
Impressive, you actually got plenty of tricks. Never expected you to have so many tricks.
But those losers think I grew up pampered and spoiled by my brother. They're freaking wrong. I'm his best apprentice and next in line. Now why won't anyone mention that? Ugh, enough about this. Let's find out where that little Tweety fowl ran off to.
Like how? What is? How is Tangtang going to be able? There. I guess in the thingy.
That means it must be over there.
Down there. Yep, there we are. There are a few too, and that's
See? Your chief got it out figured out.
that's towards the AIC. I'm hoping that they haven't messed it up or anything. A cunning strategist you are, Chief. Let's try to hear what they're discussing.
Took you long enough, slowpoke.
Jeez, what happened to your
You'd
hand?
kind of think that they would notice us, I feel like.
Nothing. Just ran into that little whiny snot.
But I guess.
Why the hell mess with her?
I mean,
We were told to leave
I
her
feel
alone.
like you probably would have
Should've.
at least heard that battle over there,
And we got a fair bit of punting after
right?
this.
Like it's not
I don't
far
know if your
away.
messed up hand is up for the job.
Cut the crap.
That's the
I
thing.
can putt just as well with one arm.
One arm punting. Give me a break.
Additionally, they would have
Dog is
seen it
foraged
from
today.
here.
The ancestral spring will
It's
swallow
like
you
there's
whole
there's
if you aren't
this gap in the bamboo trees, right? They would have technically, or they should have been able to notice it.
To fog and reft.
Hydration reminder, by the way.
I know where the place is. That's why, big bro. Follow me.
Like if we're standing here, technically they should have been able to see us walk along from here. So
No hardship will stop us.
like
Verify
they
and
could
report
have they
personal
could have hid
status
here
to-
and they would have seen
I
us.
wouldn't expect anything less.
So you'd assume that this was not an ambush at all or anything like that. But I guess they're just dumb or something like that.
We've done it. Leave now and left.
Right. Let's see. I guess not this. How do I get across that? Oh, right here. I remember. What's this say? Up front, Zipline Palin Road. I don't know what you're trying to say, but anyway. Let's see. Go to the riverbank. Anything around here? I mean, there are dead people still. Now, can we jump onto this thing? No, they've blocked it off. Annoyingly. Right. So let's follow the road. We are heading back to the stockade, notably. Oh, hello there. Time to invest some money. Even though I don't need to collect these anymore, they still give you development levels, so you should still upgrade them, but you no longer have to, you know, collect them. The devs have even mentioned that you don't need to do this daily, because they don't have any intention of adding more levels at this time, I believe. You can still collect, because why not, but it is a bit of a waste of time, realistically. So, if you love time waste, then do that, but otherwise, no, don't. Right. But everyone's tried up, probably, I think. From my understanding, if you spray it with water... There you go. Guessing that's enough. Looks like it. Thank you for that, little snail. Gonna disappear or like walk around now. Kind of sounds like it's purring. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really interacted with these before, but it is something you can do in order to make sure you do get like a few extra rewards, a little bit of an extra reward, right? Not a whole lot, mind you, but just all box someone. What happens if I stay here, by the way? I probably drown. Yeah, you do. That's what happens. I was just curious. Wait, there's... Hang on. They only missed this, to be honest. Anything behind here left? No. Then I can step back onto this, and then we'll be right back on where we need to go. Nearly tripped down. That would have been not ideal. Oh, I think that's the way where it came from. Yes, it is. Very interesting. Oh, hang on. You again, how did you find this? Where's Mifu? She scares you that much, huh? You scare me more, even Ruin couldn't take you down. The younger dame sent you to deal with me. As if she'd ever have the heart to touch you guys. But if you're still hiding intel about the Landbreakers, that's a different story. I already told Mifu everything I know. If I really knew where they were, I'd have gone after them myself. Why would I stick around here living in fear? How dare you betray Tangtang and collude with the LBs? You brought this on yourselves. What a shame. If Tangtang hadn't stayed silent, we wouldn't have dealt with Qingbo Stockade ourselves. And if those Landbreakers still hiding out somewhere, it's a disaster waiting to happen. Well, it sounds like this guy survived, after all. For a while I thought that Mifu might have even killed them, but looks like that did not happen.
Stay alert. This hostile poses significant threat.
Not if we surprise them. Not that it matters too much, right? But it's like we can't very easily defeat them regardless. No. For a moment I thought this guy might be invisible, but nope. Not quite. Just seem to have some sort of... I don't see anything. This kind of feels like something that should actually give me some sort of effect.
Hope you're not tired, Mr. Dowling.
But... Oh... Wait, does it slow you down? That I do not know. I'm not sure. But either how...
I think I spot some goodies over there.
Let's see, that is where the riverbank is. Now let's see. This fog is really thick.
This must be the place. This is why nobody found their hidey hole. This fog is way too thick. We'll definitely lose our way if we go in blind.
So, what do
Think that
you...
big bro kept warning me for safety reasons. Turns out to be his little secret.
Ah, okay.
Dark Mask. Figured out a way to get in.
I would have assumed Tangtang knows, but I guess not. We have positioning devices that work in... Okay, that's what I was kind of assuming. Like, GPS surely exists in Valley... No, not Valley 4, in Talos 2.
Great! Time to start our chase.
So I would have assumed that, you know, just use something like that and that will be it. But I'm getting the vibe that something is wrong.
Stop being so wishy-washy. You scared?
Not me. But... Would you like to visit other places after this is over? How about visiting Endfield once this is done? I mean, it probably doesn't hurt, right?
I can't ignore my chiefly duties. Got a fam to look out for, so nope, gotta stick around.
Well, that's what I was kind of thinking of. Like, she'll probably want to stick around, realistically.
Plus, I was stuck at Burn and Raised.
I don't think a
I'll make
vacation
it at other
would
places.
impact her negatively at all, right? But still. You don't have to leave Qingbo Stockade for good. Hey, it's just a visit to my place. Like a
Friends
little
usually meet up and visit each other often.
Hey, Chief is not her bestie. Try to behave.
She's reacting to it though.
Oh, I thought we were cool.
I'm your supreme chief.
I feel like Edmund is also kind of trying to like make her happy a little bit.
Now that we know where you hide,
Because obviously we know how
Go
hard
after
the
them.
little while was. Well, let's see. Go to the hideout of Reni's loyalists. Right, got them.
Are you done yet? It's time to go.
I am. There we go. Oh, just Endman and Tangtang. That'll be interesting. And we're on top of a raft once more. I still have to be honest. I just like
Between me and my big bro too.
just like the Wuling
Kept secret,
atmosphere.
never told me anything. I was being nice, so I never asked. Dark mask. Once the fog lifts, light it. Whatever. I'm still his baby sis. I gotta live with it.
Don't worry, Chief. I'll be with you, no matter what we find.
Just noticing that we don't have a map. Priority reveals the stubborn stone. Go deeper into the hideout.
Trail's pretty rough. Stay close. Don't fall off. If you're scared, you can hold my hand.
You better watch out then.
Sad.
Some trips, both of us fall.
Don't jinx it.
We are walking across a river, notably. Like, this is a bridge. Music has a bit of a vibe to it, not gonna lie. But this is an open field. What's gonna happen here?
We've arrived.
I feel like we're looking at... In that case, let me look back. I'm curious. I mean, we don't have a map, realistically. So unfortunately, we won't be able to see much. Or anything at all, even. Can we make the jump? No, we can't. I just can't dive down into the water because... for reasons. No, there's nothing around. Interesting. Interesting way of doing this, to be honest. Like, it does feel like... Hang on, can we make a photo? I'm kind of liking the view, to be honest. There we go. Right, let's continue on. I mean, it kind of feels like we might be on the other side. No, we are, I think. Right? No. I think this is a different place entirely. Because I thought this might be the deck that we were on just now, but it's definitely not. There are people behind there. And Did they spot us? Can we make the jump? No.
Closing the gates!
There might be. Don't be stupid. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I was gonna say, like, don't be stupid, but. Then again.
Right there! They got some serious bruises here!
Chief, don't forget about me.
Look around! There must be a trail!
found it.
Notably, people have.
Heading over right now! I knew it! My people are always cautious type. These secret base will have quite a few escape routes.
There's even a raft here. We could have gone a completely different way. There she is.
Pull the switch for you!
Notably, people have spotted that Tangtang has like one of the lowest intellect base values, from my understanding. Or at least identical to Chen's or something.
This place is so big and so close to home. Why didn't I notice it before? What kind of chief am I?
I mean, I feel like it is easy to lose sight if you had to, right? Cool to see that I even like actually put things here and not made it completely inaccessible. Maybe we will come back to here later on. That is a thing that could happen. But I know either way, let's continue further inside. What is this? Ronnie's diary! I never expected Tangtang to bring those people into the stockade directly. I knew from our first meeting at Qingyu Valley, they're the Enfielders that Ardashir mentioned. I'm grateful that they helped the stockade, but we're not the same. I fear that Enfield will get in the way of my plan. There are explosives everywhere. They only reveal the deep-seated hatred that the Qingbo Stockaders have against Wuling. Uncle Shang letters to Renyi. Son, working with the LBs is like frolicking with the beasts. If you want vengeance against Wuling, we should rely on our own strength to make it a fight to remember. Please heed the old man's words. Chase those pipefaces out of our stockade quickly. We still have time to plan and prepare. So even the people doing the uprising aren't quite on a one page regarding the LBs. Notably, Renyi's letter to Uncle Shang. Uncle Shang, I know very well that Ardashir has his own plans. I also know what would happen if the breakers are allowed into our stockade. But I do not regret my decision, and neither should you. Blood for blood, the Wulingers shall taste every bit of our immense suffering. Notes wet from tears. My boy, my poor boy, you left us amongst the living, an entire stockade filled with nothing but rage and hate. The blight take me. If this is what you want, then this old man shall fight to his final breath. That would be the uncle, I think, writing this. Oh boy.
Wait, these people gotta stay slow.
Those who
I feel like we're still in a dangerous position,
there's no future
right? It's like
hiding in this place.
I dare you! No true stockader will ever join the
there you go. So even with the people that
Here,
were uprising,
honorable
right?
lot.
There's obviously a distaste. No, not really, I guess. But clearly, people are still upset regardless.
Blighted scum. Don't forget, Renyi himself invited us here. Renyi himself had to come to us for vengeance. Do his minions think they're any better?
Why you?
Yeah. Big bro's dead. Uncle Sean's no match for Wuling so.
Is someone thinking about joining the LBs?
I don't give a damn. I'll join anyone who
Yeah,
help me
okay,
make
so we do
Wuling
have
great.
now a few people defecting to the LBs. From the sounds of it, yeah, there we go.
You spineless jerks.
What should we do, Razor? They just walked away with another bunch of our people.
Uncle Shung and I disagreed with Big Bro when he wanted to meet them. The Stockade don't need no blighted outsiders. Our biz with Wuling is personal.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they had. I mean, they obviously have an other motive, right? So that is a problem.
Hell with this breakers! Dark Mask, did you know? The thing I hate most about my bro is that he tore our stockade apart, our home, and he did that because of hate.
The problem is, how is Tangtang going to be able to, you know,
He told me to take his horn to Wuling.
bring the
That's
stockade
so funny to
back
take me in.
together? That would be a problem, in my opinion.
Did he think I'm drunk? That I'd abandon our stockade, our home, and our fam? Did he believe that being a chief is just a fun little game to me? He's freaking wrong. I'll fix everything he broke. I'll bring every lost piece back together.
That's what I hope for, but it's gonna be a really tough job regardless.
How
Surprise!
the hell did you slip into our place?
By listening in on people.
Thought you wanted to repay our kindness for sparing you. That's why you let us here, right?
You might as well forget about leaving. I'll let Uncle Shung know. He'll set up a proper feast for you.
Oh, that's okay. That's fair.
Damn it! You wouldn't dip her into the pace.
What's the rush, younger dame? Come on. Let our weapons do the talking.
I guess one way to reunite everyone is by just fighting against everyone. And there we go. We do actually get a little bit of Tangtang experience, it seems. To be honest, that's kind of what I like from like Endless and stuff, is where they actually bring in the other characters, right? I kind of like playing with her, to be honest.
Dirty's come to the only raft. We gotta look for another way. Layers with layers. Bro probably designed this place himself.
To be fair, there was another raft back there, but it's probably not gonna
Secretive.
go the
Just like
same way, I suspect. Right, let's continue on.
The way down is blocked. We must figure out a way to head up. There's an elevator on the other side. Send me over first.
What up? Oh, there we go. It'd be kind of fun if you...
Elevator has no juice.
Then I guess we'll need to rotate it around a bit more. There we go. Oh, just screwed that one up. Hang on. We'll need to rotate this one more round, and then here we go. No, that's the wrong way around. I was about to say. There we go. Or not. That should be it. There we go.
Damn you. And your vengeance is how you cared about. Dark Mask. If Uncle Sean hates the Breakers too, we might get a chance to talk with him.
Okay, there we go. Right, time to head up.
I'll double before the feast grows cold.
I'm surprised that there are no people around. Like, this place is fairly big. You'd assume there were more people around. What? No, never mind. What is this?
Big Bro actually has another crib. This explains why he hardly kept anything at his stockade.
This is Roni's room.
It's a smile. A stubborn and forward-headed sting of this. Dark Mask? Can you wait for a bit?
Sure. Right. I suspect that Tangtang is a bit of private
I
time.
want to take a closer look. See what he kept at this place. Tight-lipped people got a lot of stuff in their chest. But no one can hold everything in. Some secrets are bound to spill.
If we one moment, I kind of need to fix up my setup real quick. But I think I've got it. Wait, search the room. Let's start on the other side. What is this? Does it have Enfield names on it? Because it gives me a bit of an Enfield vibe. But oh, hang on. Well-hidden instructions. Sacrifice must be made to achieve vengeance. We're determined to see this through. Retreat is no longer necessary. Do not make things difficult for fellow fam who don't want to be a part of this. Just round them up and throw them into cages. Don't let them fight breakers and hurt themselves.
Dark Mask! Need some help here! This crate is locked!
Rooney's will. Most of the contents had been crossed out, but a few words remain illegible. If I were no longer around, Supreme Chief Tangtang shall have sole discretion regarding all stockade-related affairs. An entire wall covered in stockader masks. For reasons unknown, a few Landbreakers masks have made their way onto the shelf. Was he killing them or something? I don't know. Hang on. That's the will, never mind. That's Enfield themed. Anonymous message. Big Bro, you're right. During the past 10 years, many of the Stockade fam could hardly remember. Maybe I should say they chose to forget the depth of blood. We cannot forget, we must not forget. Don't worry, you kept our plan well hidden from the Supreme Chief. He knows nothing about it. Well, not anymore. You opened the crate.
Artist? That stuff.
A Tianshu apparatus. Chief, why is this here?
Oh, my dad probably picked it up from Tianshu. We were fighting Wulingers almost every day. Got ourselves a load of loot.
Imagine if he actually was from Wuling. It doesn't look like work of HAS. This isn't a Tianchi apparatus of Wuling.
Did it come from somewhere else? But my own man never left this region.
Unless?
What do you mean? Is this actually his?
Oh. I'm getting the vibe that I might have not been too far away.
Impossible! My dad is a Tianshu? No way! That's enough, Dark Mask. I know what you're gonna say. I'm not stupid. Sure, our stockade got a super complex, rough, angry, and crazy relationship with Wuling. It's a real big mess and no
I mean,
one
they
can really
were
figure out.
supposed to be like, I forgot the name, but I believe Rallica said, well, they're from the same descent.
But I also know that we share the same lingo and traditions.
So it would imply that they were
We're all
one
part of a bigger
one
family.
crew before, and at some point they've decided to split up for reasons.
I kept thinking about it, but I don't think I'm wise enough to figure it out. I got only one question in mind. If we were part of a bigger fam, what was our Supreme Chief doing back then? How could a chief let your fam split in two? That's definitely not the type of chief I want to be.
I mean, for that you would have to figure out what happened.
Never.
It seems like whatever happened 10 years ago was a crucial thing. Rooney's diary. I know very well that once the decision is made, there won't be many days left for me. But what about Tangtang? What will happen to her if the stockade splinters? Will she stay? It's been years, but plenty of people secretly refuse to accept her as their chief. Can she handle them? Can she leave the stockade? But where could she go on her own? Will any of the fam follow her? What should I do? Bunch of papers lying all over the place. Bloodstained copy of an official investigation report by Wuling. The personnel of the Wuling Science Station, I believe old name for Wuling City, failed in their attempt to contain the expansion of the very large rift. The Tianshu took major casualties. Large areas nearby are now affected by the Blight Tide. A temporary shortage of supplies has been reported. While rebuilding the science station, residents of Qingbo Stockade, who are desperate for survival, attempted to raid reconstruction supplies. Our forces were directly attacked during a rainy night of very poor visibility. In a state of panic, the Tianshu accidentally unleashed thunder arts and inflicted casualties upon the stockade residents. Key leaders of the stockade have been identified among those killed. After the incident, we made many forays to mend our relationship with the stockade, but achieved little. A special channel is our only way to supply the stockade with resources. Someone has circled many parts of this document with blood. This document is also furnished with a handwritten comment. Blood can only be paid in blood. An accident. An accident with large repercussions. The carvings of Qingbo Stockade on this Tianshu apparatus seem to be added later. Closer inspections of the minute inscriptions reveal the words Manufacturer, Tianshu Burial of Shangshu, Great Yan. Well, time to carry on. Surprise! Looks like people were awaiting us.
They're waiting for us. A bet. I guess there's no dodging this big fight.
I was about to say, hang on, can we?
Let me show you how it's done.
No, you can't actually hit them. Annoyingly. You could probably dodge if you jump down here, right? Or not, never mind. What was that sound? That I do not know, but it is time to fight.
Uncle Shang, that little snot is here.
Of
course she is. The girl's no coward. Ren Yi raised her himself.
It's been quite a while, Uncle Sean. I hope you're doing alright.
A casual small talk before everyone's gonna murder each other.
Thank you, younger dame. I'm getting old and doing worse.
Then let's return to the stockade, Uncle Sean. My brother might be gone, but I'm still around. We found a bomb. Disarmed it. I also smashed the things outside. It's time to end this.
That I doubt
We're
will
still
work.
Of course, I knew you since you were a baby. But you didn't stand with your fam. You took their side and stood against us.
I would say that's not quite true, but
You murdered
regardless.
Ren Yi. And now you've come to end me too. Couldn't ask for more.
See, I'm here to help everyone and Tangtang.
You don't get to speak about the stockade.
Well, we were invited, so
Dark Mask is the stockader, cause your chief says so. He was the selfish one.
also I would
He
argue that
trapped
we are
the stockade
supposed to
in
be a
those
little bit
war
neutral,
vengeance.
but of course people can disagree about that.
You said I betrayed my bro, but did he do the stockade justice? Or the fam? Or me?
Then why are you here, younger dame?
Trying to get down to the bottom of this
I just
and
want to try
that.
bring things back to the way they were.
Ha! Flattery! Why did Ren Yi ever name you the stockade chief? Foolish girl, you make me laugh. Haven't you figured it out yet? There's no going back now, younger dame.
I wonder what the younger dame name is supposed to be. That's dynamite. Are they trying to blow up this thing?
Time to avenge Big Bro!
Careful! Some of them are hanging up there!
Right, if I recall correctly, I probably should have pressed it for longer. Probably was wrong about that one, but I am not sure. But regardless,
I know the labor is fading! I've endured all sorts of storms and awakes! Bring it on!
we have another ultimate, suddenly. There we go. I mean, I guess it's a second wave or something. I don't know how many waves we are at this point, or like if there are any, but nope.
How's that? Who's still hating on Jake? Join the party!
By the way, you can't actually switch to Endmain right now. So you can use ultimates and skills, but that's about it. I gotta let it hit there, right there, but that's fine. That's fine for me. There we go. And one small guy left. And that seems to be it for now. Hydration reminder, by the way.
Impressive. My boy taught you well. Get it over with, younger dame. Just send me off. Hopefully I'll catch up with my boy on the path to the afterlife.
He's not gonna lie, he gives up surprisingly
I'm not
quick.
here to do that, Uncle Sean. My brother gave me his horn before he passed away. He wanted me to bring it to Wuling and find a way to make a living.
my younger dame. Are those really Runyi's final words?
We did find his will in there, which like declared her as, hey, she should be deciding
Yeah.
things.
He was like that at the beginning. He always treated me as a kid. Maybe everyone thinks I'm a joke at being a chief, but I'm not quitting this easily.
And I do hope that
I got no use for this horn. And seeing it makes me...
Tangtang finds a way. Maybe, I mean, you'd hope with maybe Uncle Chang's help, but
I know you
it's hard
and
to
your people
say.
really look up to him, Uncle Sean. So his horn, you can have it. Uncle Sean?
That'll be a no.
I won't take this horn. Have it back. Blasted shit. We're all ready for war, but he became the first to throw in the towel. Turned us all into laughing stocks. Pathetic. This is so pathetic.
I'm not sure which direction we're going right now.
Just come back to us, Uncle Sean.
Give up. And let the waters flow their own courses. Yet Qingbo and Wuling are trapped in feuds, both old and new. One must fall for this to end.
Do they really have to, though?
Enemies not in Wuling. They're riding our stockade.
'Cause I feel like that's that also is what Tangtang is saying right now.
We must work together and run those breakers out of our home. Every last one of them.
They have their own motives, and that's the dangerous thing. We don't know what
Wise words.
Neferith
But I
and
wonder
Odyssey
if our
have
younger dame
planned.
considered this. We might revolt again once the breakers are gone.
I mean, as long as it's something that can be solved without
I'm
killing
not worried
people.
about that.
Childish talk.
It is childish talk, but I keep my words. And if anyone tries to be a clown, they're in for beating. If one beating won't work, I'll give him another. We got plenty of time. I can do this all day till you're convinced.
She was dealing with a fight earlier with, like, mostly by her own. You know?
As long as I'm here, and as long as I'm your chief, no one's breaking my stockade.
If it's about the landbreakers in our stockade,
Oh.
I'll follow your orders.
So he's slightly getting back to our side? Not quite, but
Once that's
a
done,
little bit.
I hope you remember the words you said today.
And I hope that
No
it
matter what
kind of
happens.
prepares to have, like, back to... Like, it brings support back to Tangtang, I would hope. Personally.
No matter what happens, this settles our biz for now. Let's go.
Still makes me wonder where we are at exactly right now. can't blame them for making this a separate domain, but I would kind of like to know. What was that end sound? What was that at the end? That sounded weird, but either way.
Can you step it and help me with something?
Alright.
Sure.
Yes.
What is it?
I want to bury my brother's horn near the ancestral spring. Could you keep me company while I do that?
Of course.
Right, let's see. Go to the ancestral spring. We're right here. And that was the place where we defeated Big Bro. There we have all this cut down bamboo. I wonder how they... Actually, can we... No, we can't. As annoying as it is, we can't walk back here. Not gonna lie, it is... I also kind of like this place, to be honest. What is this? I'm gonna have to check out... No, hang on. I might have to check out that place, because I don't know what it is, actually. Oh, and that's not what I had in mind. Annoying how you can't actually fully walk around, but either way. It is a bit of a nice place, to be honest. Like I said, I do really enjoy the atmosphere of Wuling. Like, I think they've done a great job. Let me actually claim this. There you go. We could replay if we wanted to, but I'm not gonna do that right now. I'll do it if I have to farm at some point. That's about it. Right, let's go upstairs. Getting a little sunny, isn't it?
You were the second in command of our stockade. Yet you broke our fam apart. If we stuck to the rules, you don't deserve to rest next to the ancestral spring. But I bend the rules and secretly buried it here. Only 'cause I'm your baby sis. Take it as payment for being concerned about my future. Even your final moments. You let a lot of people down. Except me. And that's why I'll still call you my brother. Big bro, I don't hate you anymore. But
It does feel like this version's story is a significant amount about Tangtang being forced to grow up. If you understand what I mean. Oh. Oh. Who is that? Oh. Wait, what? That's not where we were at.
Dark Mask. Who's that?
I couldn't give you an
Yes.
actual answer to that.
So did you hear what he said?
I did not. Said I'm sorry, or he said take care. Cutscene.
Hey, Chief. It's all right. Just let it all out.
What? The day's too sunny for that. The rain. And not fall here again.
Several days later. Agnes, boop boop, you there? I was up, Shay. That's a sub mood shift. I'm in Wuling, got time, let's meet. Why are you in Wuling? Official base. Meet me at Fancy Avenue. Be there.
Fancy Avenue. Oh, I guess she's trying to type Fengxing Avenue.
There she is.
Hey, kiddo! See these super ruins? I'll trade them for the balloon.
Which one?
No way. The runes are super bugly. Cause you got no idea what it can do. These are runes of protection. They're real expensive, you know?
Can we just buy her a balloon?
Ugh. Mama warned me about nice strangers. Thieves and cheats. Your mama is wrong. I'm the chief of Qingbo, a true hero.
Debatable. If you think about history,
bad.
very debatable.
Why does Dark Mask get more popularity points when wearing that mean-looking mask?
Because this is my current turf, kiddo.
When did you arrive?
1 minute ago, I guess. Let's see, while you're trying to steal that kid's balloon.
You're supposed to be my underling. How could you just stand by and watch?
Where's Chief? At your service, Chief. There we go. You buy a choppy long balloon for Tangtang.
Thanks a lot, Dark Mask. I already got my eyes on his cute drippy thing. Always wanted to steal one for myself whenever I visit a city.
So why are you swaggering about in the city, and where is it at? Like, are you not worried about it floating away?
I didn't sneak here. I actually got an invite from the Met Women.
That Mifu invited you in.
Yes,
Why?
she did. Met Women got some really important things for me. I rushed here and skipped my lunch.
In that case, I mean, I feel like that's basically an invite. Right? Like, I would say it's an invite. Let's grab something to eat.
Yeah! Mifu told me everything's on her tap. Let's grab a real feast and bankrupt that angry pink bot. This is also my very first time not sneaking around the city.
Now that she's actually being invited right now.
This doesn't feel right at all. Yummy, yummy, eat
But yeah. Oh, right. Previous stream. There was an incident here. A notable one. Let's see what happens. Let's see if she's being recognized.
Wait! No, 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 no! Not this place!
Edna! Oh, and you brought guests again. Huh? I think I saw this girl before. Ah, she's the one who mistook me for someone else.
Yeah, quite literally us, I believe.
No! It's not me! I was never here! Never!
Sure,
It was
never.
You. You also mentioned the dark mask too. Now I know you were talking about the Admin.
Certainly not awkward. You confused Mr. Japan for me.
It's all because you're always dressing black!
It's gray.
I'll paint you mask!
I would say it's gray, not black.
Let's not keep her waiting. Come on in. I will serve you in an instant.
Delish!
Chief, let's get a spicy pot if you like the heat. Chief, let's get a clean broth if you dislike the heat. Sure, why not? I guess so.
Eva is a spice, but I'm a super spice chief!
Might as well go for it. God, I hope she's not overdoing it. I think she might have overdone it.
Damn you, mad woman! You lied to me!
Oh, I understand. I think we had some fun. I wonder if it would have changed if I picked the clean one.
Who told me that Wuling hate is children friendly?
You should slow down a little, Chief. Still on fire, Chief. I'm surprised that Edmund can just take it. Yeah, good luck in this current state. To be fair, I am pretty much like I am not one that usually eats spicy. So I'd probably react like Tangtang in this case. At least that's what I kind of think.
I got to my nose as well. Hey, boss!
Now I would actually like to know if it would change if you pick the calm, like the non-spicy
All right.
one.
Call me right up.
I would actually love to know if there was a change.
Let me see. A chubby lone blue and sweet rice cakes? At least I get something out of this visit.
And there they go. Why are we holding the balloon now? Why is that? Oh, and who's that? No, okay, then that's Tangtang, I guess, I think. Chief, you here to meet someone at Wuling. I mean, it did say that she was invited, right?
Yeah, I took care of Uncle Sean's biz. Did some yelling and some beating. She finally got some time for herself. Time to actually talk with some Wulingers.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of expecting. Where she'd be going.
Alright, let's go and meet the one they call
And that'll be very interesting to see how this is gonna go. You called me because you're nervous, right? She scares you, right? That's why you called me.
What the hell? I'm afraid of nobody.
Sure. Yeah,
I
you
cut
definitely.
you 'cause I need a witness, just in case that Madame Drone does not keep her words.
Sure. Sure, I'll buy that answer. That's not the right way, though. Just saying. I don't think you can actually walk into that building where she's walking to.
Dark Mask, lead the way.
You sure you aren't nervous?
Nonsense, Keto. Your chief never felt nervous in her life.
You know, just overplaying the nervousness with, by saying it like this. And there we go. Welcome back to the main pillar office. You know where we are going.
Big Madam, Big Drum. Viceroy. Yes, Viceroy Drum. Your chief. Your humble and nice little.
What was it again about not being nervous?
I heard me for saying that you like Chubby-Lone, so I got us nice bloom. Plus some sweet rice cakes. Me for recommended the rest.
Oh, no. Huh? She was saying that at least I got something out of this trip, so...
told me you're just a child, but I see instead someone with
So,
the dignity
you know,
and
I
bearings of a
thought she
true
bought those
leader.
for herself.
That's why you're Mifa's chief. She lacks your vision and foresight.
I have you to thank for foiling the Stockade residents' attack on Wuling. I intend to provide some supplies as a token of our gratitude.
Supplies?
To be honest,
If
I would
you're
be way too
willing
worried
to
about
give-
this balloon floating away.
I don't see any problem taking some. But I'm here to party about some serious
I'm
business.
guessing Tangtang wants probably some sort of advice about
I'm
how to
listening.
deal with the issues.
I know you've been raising an elite
I would
force for
assume.
some major fight. The Landbreakers messed up my place. I'm the chief, so I'm gonna thrash them really hard. You don't even have to ask. I'm also promising to keep my people in line. No more stupid idiots are gonna cause any more trouble.
That's what I'm gonna hope for.
So, in exchange, can you let those stupid stockaders go? I knocked some sense into them.
Are you talking about the Stockade residents who joined the Landbreakers? But didn't they
That
just
is the
betray
thing.
you
Like,
in
we saw
Qingbo
some
Stockade?
walk off with the LBs. And it's kind of curious on why... I mean, it makes sense
don't
why
intend to give
Tangtang
up
would
on
have
them.
wanted to have them bring
I
back,
don't
but
remember
still.
them as traitors. The people of my fam. They called me Younger Dame, Tangtang, and Baby Girl. And they always had something for me when it came back to the stockade. Candies, toys, and little red fiends.
Can you really bury the hatred between Qingbo Stockade and Wuling?
It's at least something that I hope for, but
Even if we got a ton of bad blood against Wuling,
it's gonna
only
be
thing I
a
want
tough task
the entire
for
stockade to live
Tangtang
together
to say the
as
least.
them.
I accept your terms of parley, Tangtang.
Did you just accept everything? I thought you just.
They do
started
want to
having
redeem
like an
themselves somehow
hungry
as well.
inkling or something.
Wuling is a lot more generous than that. We are willing to provide the Stockade with both technology and supplies.
Are you treating us as a charity case?
No. Just a gesture of my goodwill. I'm extremely happy that someone from Qingbo Stockade visited Wuling City for an amiable discussion.
But aren't you worried about me? Give Chief Tangtang a few years and leaders like you would be begging my stockade for protection. When that day comes, I'll name this place as Qingbo City.
Tangtang is being very, very like, you know, in a... I'm struggling for the word right now, but she's very...
If that does happen,
very eager with her
my job
goals.
might get a lot easier. That being said,
Which is
I'm actually
kind of
very
strange if
curious
I think
your
about
views
it.
on Qingbo City.
Well,
Please
it's not
have a
really
seat,
strange,
Chief.
but
The
like...
tea has been brewed.
It's gonna be extremely hard to actually do that. I'm surprised you call it Qingbo City right now. But either way, let's see. The long talk with Tangtang. The long talk gave Tangtang many ideas.
Going and going and going. Qingbo City, Wuling Stockade. The brain feels like jelly right now. Unfinished dark mask. We gotta find a nice, comfy place to take a proper nap. I'm dizzy right now.
We have read it in the beta, I believe. Right. Time to bring Tangtang back to the stockade. Can I? Hang on. No, I actually can't interact. Oh, I'm locked in a story mode. That's why. Did I not upgrade that one? No, I didn't. Oh, probably not in the release. Presumably.
This is it, Dark Mask. I'm feeling much better already. Don't worry, I can.
Where does she live? That's actually one thing I'm kind of curious about.
The clever people always talk like that. Sounding smart is so tiring. It feels worse than getting into a fight. I gotta think about being
Tangtang
madams
definitely
every
has
day.
a tough
Is she for real?
job in
Is
front
she
of
out
her.
to rip me off?
A Viceroy's words are always well thought out. Tianshu Chuang is older, so she has a lot in mind.
She said Wuling also lost plenty of people in that incident 10 years ago. Was she lying to me?
I would doubt that. She wasn't lying, I can vouch for her.
You are not trying to defend her, right?
No.
I can't help but keep thinking about this. So many things have changed overnight.
There's also like
Why?
many question marks that we still have, and obviously
No matter
also
how I
about
try,
ruling in this
I could
particular
only see
case.
a tiny part. If I look at the same thing from somewhere else, it turns into
And
something super different.
For Tangtang, I guess you could say it's that she's suddenly being thrown into from what was basically nothing to straight up
Right
this.
things start going wrong. Real stuff starts feeling fake. Even love got turned into hate.
If you visit Endfield, you might come to Endfield. Authorship, by the way.
I'm a chief, and that means I can't leave my stockade. This won't work.
She technically left it like 5 minutes ago to go to Wuling. You know, just take 1 week off. Even if I spend all my time it hurts.
You're cheating.
To answer your question, Tangtang, you must embark on a long journey of learning and first-hand experiences.
Will Endfield give me the answer?
You must find an answer on your own. No, Enfield will teach you how, though. Sure.
But what if I didn't really feel like answering the question? I know I'm not that bright. I can spend an entire lifetime pondering and only end up answering a single question. And even if I traveled a bit, saw plenty of stuff, and earned tons of experience, I still carry the stockade in my mind.
Which, you know, I would argue that's fine.
But Enfield, it's definitely on my list of destinations. I'll buff my stockade with Enfield tech.
How do you even get up there? I mean, I guess they briefly touched on that with like the whole thing of like teleprotocol thingies and stuff like that. I guess that's the official way of, yeah, you just teleport, you know.
Your chief, always your chief.
I guess that's pretty much how it's gonna go. We'll see about that. Better start learning. Admin work is hard.
Well, I guess I'll call you Enme for once. See you tomorrow, Enme.
And there you go. That was the main story of, I guess, 1.1. Not quite true, but either way. I'm really looking forward to what else the story will bring. I kind of would have thought that this is gonna... They would have already had that in 1.0. But then again, it also is a nice opportunity to have a bit of a character growth, so to say. Can you guys maybe chill? That would be much appreciated. But that would explode. I didn't know that could happen.
Verify and report personal status, team.
I knew we could do it.
Well, there you go. Operation complete. Tells to maybe further explored. That's all the story content there is in the current version. Yeah, looking forward to what else the updates will bring to Endfield. From my understanding, the battle pass is only like 5 weeks long, so you would expect that the version is also only 5 weeks long in that case. So, looking forward to that. We'll have to see. But either way, out of curiosity, is there anything I have left over? There's still a bit of map I'm yet to uncover, to be honest. That I straight up haven't yet. Same with the... No, we have completed everything Qingbo, never mind. What is this? Okay, so side quests basically. Yeah, there's plenty of things left to do. Part of this. Right, one thing I'm thinking about right now is... What is this area? I don't know. Actually do not. That's a thing. No, actually, here's the thing. One thing I'm curious about is... Right, I do have a few things to actually take care of, which I've been kind of doing alongside. But at the same time, I've also been keeping it a little bit alongside, which is one of these. One of the things is the outpost level ups. Now, I didn't get this one done in time, unfortunately. That is. I need to upgrade my base a little bit. The core AIC area right here has become a tiny bit of a mess, to say the least. And because I've been, like, don't mind the fact that I'm out of power, because that's just temporary. No, here's the thing. Actually, can I do the following? Like, I know this is obviously not going to be the most efficient thing on how to do this at all whatsoever, right? But, you know, at the same time, I don't really need the maximum. As long as, like, I don't want to use blueprints or anything like that. I feel like that's rather boring if you do it like this. So that's pretty much why I kind of don't want to do it. Now that one has 2 feeding in, and this one would benefit from another one. Which, you know, I could place right here. Oh, but I don't have enough space for a shredding unit here. Oh. Oh. Okay, hang on. I have an idea. Basically, I will need to move you down. Maybe like this? And then obviously stash this and then move this. Then I can tell this depot unloader to unload. No. To unload Orinium. And then, I mean, I should be able to do this pretty much. Oh, but I will need. Oh. Oh. I mean, I could move it back a line. No, I can't, can I? No, I can't. No, hang on. I could move this one back a tiny bit. This allows me to connect this one. And then I could move this one back a tiny bit as well. Press the wrong button annoyingly, but that's fine. Like, I could just do it like this and then have it go in here. And then, like, if I place another shredding unit right here and then let it go like this, like, in theory, in practice not quite, because now I would have to, I could maybe, no, it's still pinched it's still pinched there, so I would kind of need to have more space, which I do not really have. Unless I do it like this, maybe? Like this, you know, and then, no, that would make it worse. It makes this even worse. This is an actual problem. I mean, in theory, what I could do is maybe like this, where we have... Hang on. Could we maybe... Like, if I do this, then these two just continue on like this, maybe. And then, there we go. This is getting worse and worse, but it works, so I'm fine with it. Right? But that at least optimizes this, this column. It's gonna get worse right here, because I don't really have... I actually have much more space here. Notably. So I could, in theory, just make more here. And in the meanwhile, let me actually modify the title again of my stream, because we're now done with the main story. There we go. Right, so the question will be, I mean, I know this is a mess, right? But I don't care. I straight up don't really care. And like, I don't really want to use blueprints, simply because I feel like they make it a little bit too boring. I should probably look into making it a fair bit more optimized, but you know, this is fine for me. This is all I kind of want to do is get more money, and that's about it. And anything else is technically a bonus. So that's fine for me. There we go. Now I'm just gonna feed that in, and then there we go, and there we go. And this one can then move over to this one. And then I would just need another one here, which I will need to refactor this a little bit, because that's not gonna work. Like, I can't just feed it like this, because obviously, yeah, that's not gonna work. But what I could do is I mean, I could just simply move this one back one cell. And that means I can just do it like this, and then I can also move you back one row. And that means I can just take, do this basically, right? Not quite this. But like this, which would then allow me to just cut across this. So that's what I'm just gonna do. There you go. That technically now gives everything basically full speed. And like this production and this production right here, that'll be running on full speed, even though it's a mess. But it works, so that's fine for me for the time being. And I mean, I guess at this point I produce like one every 5 seconds. Actually, no, this one's not. Why are you not done? Why are you not doing anything? Oh, that's why. Or not. Oh, I see. And this one doesn't have any sand leaf because the connection is Oh. That's obviously not gonna work. They accidentally disconnected this. So I'm just gonna have to fix that. Realistically, by just moving this one up one row, and that's should be it. I believe that should be it. I could look into how to make this easier. I guess at this point I kind of would appreciate some kind of rebuild mode where, you know, I wouldn't have to actually destroy my own factory. But either way, I think nothing's getting paused now. This one is technically, but I think it's just a case of constantly hitting 50, just about. Yeah. Now I'm making like 5 a second. I'm technically using a little bit here, right here, but that's fine. Yeah, 1 per 5 seconds, even though this time one technically is getting fed into this one again. So, how much money do we actually generate here? Out of curiosity. Hang on, we were able to see that somewhere. Yeah, there we go. So if I wanted to like fill this one out at a rate of 30, I believe, right? Yeah, this one gives me 30 per hour, and that means, hang on, we have. Okay, as long as I produce 8 an hour and minute, so 1 every 8 seconds, which I think we're around about doing now, we should be able to actually like deplete the savings right here. And of course, I also have these thingies and everything, so that should be fine, and we'll have those come on in parallel. At the same time, what I would like to do is, because this is also left over, and I figured I might as well save it for the stream, is Power Plateau. This one also hasn't been quite leveled up yet. And it's just a matter of I'm still missing the final level, basically. And there we go. Hang on, but who exactly do I need to talk to? Oh, new area. Okay, that's something I'll have to check. Wait, what? Did I? Oh, no, okay, never mind, I see. Right, got confused for a moment, but that's about it. Right, admin, we are almost done with the geological probe. It's all thanks to the Enfielders. We'd like to thank you all together. Would you like to swing by some time? That's for sure. Our dynamic duo scene wants to see you too.
Construction of the geological probe seems almost complete.
This place is a mess. I thought Crow said they're almost done with the geological probe.
The local crew seems to have run into some trouble. But I don't see Dean or Clavel around. Aren't they supposed to be leading the work? Let's talk to Mr. Crow and learn more about the situation.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know that could happen.
Ah, my friends from Endfield. You're here.
We received your message and came to check on the geological probe's progress. But the entire worksite appears somewhat disorganized.
That's primarily because probe construction is just one step away from completion. However, we have yet to verify the parameter set and data samples of the surveillance unit. The entire crew is exhausted by the task.
What about Dean and Clavel?
as usual. We have seen this plenty of times before in the recent, like, in the previous missions.
I knew it.
The two boys learned nothing from their experiences and made a fool of themselves.
I believe I did
They deserve it.
level 2 and 3. Like level 2, I believe in the beta. I think level 3 off stream. I think
Don't worry, Supervisor.
that might
If
have
the
happened.
siege gets
I'm
out of
not
control,
quite
I'll
sure.
step in and get it fixed. But now, I don't intend to interfere or help them out of their mess.
So, you actually know how to get everything done. Then, why would you just sit around and let them mess things up?
I actually want to let them achieve spectacular success on their own. But look at it.
As long as they
Can
don't
pull
do
it off?
anything wrong.
My generation was built different. Some of us got back from the front lines to walk floors that had no materials. We ended up making our own equipment by taking parts of the lathe. This generation has a serious problem. They bicker and complain. They don't know how to work as a team. Worse, they strut around with a sense of useless pride. I would have taken care of this on my own if I were younger. I wouldn't even need two inept fools of apprentices to take care of this job.
The way you said that really sounds like a Shifu we had in Tanjian Hall.
But they'll be running Valley 4 one day. This disaster really changed me as well. Young people like you will be running the show. We even changed the Utuk order. No matter how hard we try, I guess it's time
It'll have to happen
something
at
back.
some point. Young people you're talking about, I'm not really young.
The apprentices
Not
may
that
have
young.
plenty of issues, but they're gifted in their own right. That said, they must learn to solve problems on their own. If another disaster like the last one strikes again, they'll have no one to count on.
I hope they will appreciate all the work you've put in for them.
Them? Appreciate my work? Well, just sit around. They'll be crying for help soon enough. They neglected too many details.
Depends.
The first activation of the probe will involve a certain
Yeah,
degree of
if
danger.
well, it really
But
depends
I
on the
didn't
person,
remind
but
them
I
this time.
understand what he's saying.
Aren't you worried about accidents?
Don't worry. I won't risk this if human safety is involved. Since the admin is with us, we can afford to wait before giving them help. Let them have a taste of their mistakes and learn from it.
And also, that is something to note, right? Like, there's a reason why the wording "learning by doing" exists.
Fine.
I think.
I understand what you're
I
trying
feel
to
like
do.
that's kind of the problem that with the recent rise of AI you kind of have. Is people just are looking way too deep down the glass of AI, basically. But you know, everyone does how they want to do it themselves own. What? What was that note about? What was that about? When the protocol PAC runs out of power, did that happen over in Wuling? So I don't understand why I would not just got that note. It did. Oh, okay. Well, that's something I'm gonna have to take care of then in a bit. Let's take care of this mission first, and then let's go back to Wuling to fix that.
Something important lies over there.
Oh, where?
Here comes Master
I can
Ken.
hear the whisper of the land.
I was getting random... Oh, sit down, right. I don't want to sit down. Well, I don't know what his signal was for, the admin, but... You're not alerting me for that chrome, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. But either way, there they are. Admin, you're here. We got situation. There's a minor hiccup with several key parameters of the surveillance unit. So my friend here used a set of temporary data to that messed up our control group. We gotta reset the surveillance unit to its default state. Yeah, that's right, but the machine is now malfunctioning. Repairing it will take a while, but I heard about the admin's Originium arts. No problem, admin, we can lend them our assistance. Right. Getting the vibe that I kind of need to insert it like this, but... Oh, I actually... There we go. No, I don't. Okay. Then how exactly am I supposed to do it? Okay, there we go. Repair complete. Great, these parameters should work now. We finally got it done. Wait, what's that noise? What is that trembling? Oh dear, get out. Oh, we have... enemies! Luckily, we are quite powerful at this point.
Will stop.
And there you go. Thank you, my Endfield fielder friends. I'm so glad nobody's hurt. Oh, the machine field. Machine looks fine, and the parameter set looks right as well. We actually need help with one more thing. We got a few problems with the biosamples required for the surveillance. We found a replacement, but the sample bin... I'll just lay it straight, we got the wrong biosamples. The sample bin is down and can't be activated. It has an independent operation scheme and the inner workings are pretty intricate. We can't simply take it all apart. So admin, we might need your help to put the samples into the bin. I understand the admin will help. Great. Right, there we go. Oh, they're showing up again, aren't they? Yep, they are. There they are. Nope. Well, unfortunately, I was focusing the other one, so that's not ideal. I should focus on one first and then go to the second one.
Everyone's chipping in.
I still need to look into like proper team comms. That's one thing that I need to take care of. There we go.
An easy victory.
We handled that fight well.
That was close. Thank goodness the device is undamaged. Let me check the results. The new samples are effective. Oh, we finally made it. Try to activate the large geological probe. All the way back there. Oh, did I? Oh, never mind. I guess the ferrium is just simply full. I think that's what it's supposed to say. Right. Up front, good stuff. Oh, that's what Edmund was talking about.
massive distances disappear right before us.
Right, let's see. And Bird's Coffee. As you can see, we are slowly but surely rebuilding this, and I believe we're about to be done.
Wow, this actually looks super impressive. You two turned out to be pretty professional at this.
We wouldn't have been in that mess if we'd had proper samples. What? You're the one who messed up the parameters. I reminded you that the testing environment of the samples might change, and I could totally fix the parameter issues on my own.
They are still bickering.
And you're blaming me? I was the one who helped you churn out those parameters. Well, you promised that you'd find some proper samples. In the end, it was my replacements that solved the crisis.
What is this sound?
Why are you...
What was that?
Son, what's happening? The geological probe isn't doing anything.
What? Let me see. What by Talos is wrong this time? This isn't supposed to happen. Strange. Why? How?
Do we need to fix it? Oh, we do.
Enough! Both of you! Can't believe you're still asking others to take care of your problems!
Well, unlucky for you, Crow overheard you, and now you need to figure it out yourself.
It wasn't like that.
Done explaining already, Dean? It's been years, and you never bothered changing that unruly personality of yours. You're always rushing straight into things without thinking about the consequences. True, you might get rewarded and things work, but the losses are just as great. Consider yourself lucky if you only take property damage, because the way you do things has a chance of inflicting serious injuries. You can't bear the losses. No one can. You gotta learn how to smash the brakes before you actually hurt somebody.
You're right, Professor.
And you, don't just stand there and go.
I'm sorry.
There are times when Dean is actually right. You gotta take a bold step.
They gotta
forward in
learn.
scientific
They don't have.
research.
They have to
You
make sure they
can't
don't
make
dismiss each
progress by
other's
dancing around in
issues.
circles. No one can
You understand
predict
what I mean?
we'll be looking at in the future, and no one can solve everything with the same old ways. Be cautious when you need it, but when you need to be bold, do not hesitate. Windows of opportunity can disappear in an instant.
I've learned my lesson.
I appointed the two of you to lead the geological probe construction project because I want you to help each other out. You two should be covering for each other's deficiencies. Alone, you might slip, but together,
Hopefully.
you should be able
But,
to
I
figure it
mean,
out.
teamwork does tend to get you further
I
than
thought you learned something
you'd
from the
consider
disaster. But what did I
alone.
see? Boys who won't stop bickering.
It also
Go
kind of
running
helps
off to
just
land
like
before
what
help.
you're working on to
This is the
explain it
final
towards
stage,
others.
and you still want
This kind
others
of
to clean up your
requires your
mess.
brain to like
How
rethink
am I
everything,
supposed to let you lead their
and
construction
that
of
might be
Endfield?
beneficial if you're developing something.
Professor Crow.
Or not just might, probably is.
You're lucky. You still got me and the admin around to sort out your bloody mistakes. But what about next time? If you run into another disaster of this scale, who are you going to turn to? I've submitted applications to assign you to the Originium power plant. You'll be taking over my job and that of old Daniels. No one will be around to help you, and you won't be getting any lessons from anyone.
Now I'm not sure if that's a promotion or a demotion.
Wait, Professor Crow, what about you? We can't do without you, Professor Crow.
Just look at your sorry lot. How am I supposed to hand over the mission of rebuilding Valley 4? I only have 6 more years to go. Don't let me catch you stirring up trouble again.
But...
That's...
Okay.
You know, I kind of feel like that's a long while, but at the same time, it's not really.
We'll make full use of these 6 years.
Follow me. There's still the final step for constructing the geological probe. The crew really worked hard for this. Don't keep them waiting.
Alright, well. Oh. And that seems to be the final level up for the final outpost of Valley 4. There we go. And that means it's... I guess I'm mostly done with Valley 4 at this point. I think there's some side quests left, technically, but that's about it. It is going now, though.
It's moving.
They have fixed it.
The geological probe will constantly release various isotopes, sound waves, and penetrants underground. The data we gather will help scientists speed up the healing of the local
And
ecology.
hopefully they'll be able to, you know, rebuild
I'm really
things
looking
faster with
forward to
this.
seeing this place restored to its former glory. When we first arrived at the power plateau, the place was already in ruins.
That's a real shame. The plateau used to be a scenic location. Don't worry. We'll do our best and make the plateau more beautiful than ever before.
With time, the land will slowly rejuvenate and remediate itself.
Mr. Crow, how do you think Valley 4 might change in the future?
How do I think?
That's hard to say, to be honest.
If these young people are in charge, the future looks bleak. But no matter what happens,
I mean, I feel like I
it's
personally would be
building the
confident
future.
about their
I
future.
myself want to see Valley 4 getting better. If the people in the valley
I do
have
hope that
stable and
we
secure
tend to revisit
lives, they
Valley
will
4
fight for me.
and like learn more about it as things
Perhaps
go
it
on.
won't be long before these young people start to impress you, right, Professor?
I mean, it is hard to do that with like a game in the scale of Endfield. It's like right now they still kind of
sure
can,
hope
but
so.
there's gonna be time where
Future
they'll
of
keep
this
adding more
world.
regions, and then at some point
Now that will be decided
there's
by
not gonna be
you
enough
and
time to
us.
revisit every region all the time. But there you go. That is the final outpost leveled up. And also level 12 development level. And I have now maxed it out. There we go. The region of Valley 4 has met the criteria of meta storage transfer and can now transfer any selected producible item from the Valley 4 AIC factory to any region without depleting the Valley 4 depot stockpile. And there you go. Right, 30 million we now can earn up to. That sounds good. And actually from that note, what can we now give them? That's the other one, that's the Wuling one. Which, I mean, it's gonna chug alongside, but still. Now let's see. I mean, we are slow. I'm slowly but surely catching up a little, a tiny bit, right? I still have to do all of these and everything, so that's notably. But I'm not gonna do those today, obviously, but I probably will catch up with those at some point as well. Just to see a little bit, right? Right, so reconstruction level 4. I mean, we have a bunch of things to give them. I will also need to level up this stuff, to be honest. Like, obviously there's like free refugee, like free outposts to earn money from. That's kind of the thing. That's something I'll still need to do, but I don't think I'll be doing that today, I think. Right, I need to actually fix what happened at Wuling. Because that went not quite how it was supposed to. Annoyingly. So how did that happen even? I mean, I have batteries that I can restart this with, so... I'm just gonna quickly do that. Hang on, depot. I just saw the batteries, I'm dumb. I was actually dumb. I was genuinely dumb. And I don't think I have any batteries around. Oh, I am screwed. I have an idea what I'm gonna do. And that is an actual oops moment. Yeah, then I'll have a quick look and what might have happened. Basically, I want to take on a few of these ones. It's Wuling. I need Wally 4. Because I'm just gonna take a few of the batteries from here. Only have 4? What? How do I only have 4? I was expecting me to have a bit more than that. Oh, not here, not from here. I'm pretty sure I'm building these here. So how do I only have 4 of these? I did just sell. But that could have been it. Not gonna lie, I guess for what in the world? I guess for a situation like that one, I would probably prefer if... Don't mind me. It's probably gonna be fun. Then now I'm gonna go back and see where... Nope, wrong thing. What exactly had happened here? Because I don't think I have to mention that this went wrong, obviously. So let's see. Just gonna place the I'm gonna have in my inventory. There you go. At least restores things. Oh, hang on. I'm starting to notice a problem. I did not connect the sand lathe. Yeah, that'll do it. Come on. I am stupid. Right, yeah, there you go. That should be it. Yeah, that'll make sense. That'll explain it. And there we go, that should be it. Oh, this one is still sleeping for reasons. Okay, now there it goes. Okay, it just needed a while until Sandleaf arrives. So that in theory should be it, I would assume. In theory, it should be it. Like, we are gonna see power run out for a while, like, it close, but there you go. Now you see it crafting more and more, and that should be it. We can check with the AAC report. We are technically using more richnium. So I may want to consider building more richnium. For reasons. Yeah, I think I'll need to do that. In which case... I'm just gonna do this. And... I might benefit from more relays, to be honest. Wrong button again. Facility, let's see that. What? Oh, did it switch to the Japanese keyboard? It might have. It did. That's why, not C. Right, no, hang on. I wanted more power. Yeah, that'll be fine, that'll be fine. Right now, that should be in my inventory. Yeah. The question is, which... Like, what kind of, like, I don't think we have a close one. Possible there might be one here or here, but probably not. What do we have here? Originium. It's close enough. That'll be a lot easier to get going. I'm just gonna quickly connect that. Right, and now what we'll need to do is... Yeah, basically just gonna...
Onward, team. Here comes Master Chen.
That's a new... I'm just gonna ignore you, if you don't mind. Right, question is... You know, it's just destroying these turrets, that's fine for me. I should be able to just place these, can't I? Yeah, there you go. I can just place these, and that's fine. There you go. I didn't have to do much extra, notably. Let's say yield usage. Like, I'm using a lot more originium ore than I am currently yielding, which is, for obvious reasons, not a good sign. Question is, do we have more ore resources? There's more here. And some of it is even high priority. Yeah, that's what we'll need to go for. Do we have enough miners? Yes, I do. Okay. So, don't mind me. Alright, question will be, how do I get to that? Where is it? There it is. So I would assume... No, not quite. No, that's too far. Oh, other way around. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, there we go. Right, I'm gonna have to... We're getting close. That'll be fine. And we can't place it right here. That's about it. That's not gonna work. Happy water chum. Is that... I don't think that's how it works. I could place it right here. You know, let's place it here, because that's where it's the least annoying. And then, where's the... Oh, where are the ores again? Down there. No, hang on, I can just... Yeah, okay, there we go. And now all I need to do is just simply this, and that's about it. And there we go. Problem is now I don't think that's enough. Like if you look at this, I don't think I'm using. We have enough originum, I think. Like 160 out of 330. If I recall correctly, one it has high purity gives like 30 and low purity ones give 10. So that one connected gave us like 60, 90. 110. $150, 20, 240. That's barium. 280 realistically. So in theory, I should at least aim to get another one. Yeah, that looks more like it. Do we have... I mean, there's more... Okay, there's more here. I should be able to quickly connect that, realistically. Distance too far, what do you mean? Cannot place in water, makes sense. But I can place it right here, and that's fine. But I could actually... Hang on. Yeah, I'm placing it right here, because that means I can get rid of the other one. The other one that's right here. Let's see. I mean, I need to not go this way, but rather the other way. Yeah, there's the field. I don't think it's gonna work if I place it right here, right? No, it's... Oh, hang on. No, it's right about... No, here, there we go. It works. And I do not have enough. Oops. That's annoying. Hang on, in that case, I will need to quickly teleport back. Let's see. Hang on. I need 5, I think it was. 5 miners. And then... Where are they? There they are. That should be it. And I think, I mean, that I would say that should be enough. In straight up, in general. Right, here we go.
Hear the whisper of the land.
There you go, and all I need to do now is just power them. That's about it. I think that should be it. I think that should be enough. I would hope at least. It all still seem to be going down. The theoretical data isn't really up to par. But I think even if it goes down, I could still connect this one. But that's really about it. I would say... Is there anything in Qingbo? What are you? Oh, Cuprium, right. Right. I don't think we need Cuprium. For now, at least I don't. I have to see what once I level up the this one. What will that give me? But so far, for now, I'll need to have a look at that obviously later on. But I think I'm gonna sign up for today. Because I think we've got... Oh, hang on. I left another recycling station open. What do you mean? I thought I had got everyone, but it seems like no. What? Oh.
I'm always here.
Right, other way around. Yeah, that's the thing that toppled over. Where do I need to go? There should be a raft somewhere. I'm getting a little sidetracked, but anyway. No, I am going to sign off for today. As I walk here, as we write this. Personally, I really enjoyed the story. I am looking forward to what else the game will have to offer. I hope they kind of keep up the power, but we'll have to see. Realistically. But either way. You're looking forward to the next upcoming versions. From my understanding, if you look at the Battle Pass, for example. Look. Then you can say 32 days, 5 weeks roundabout. So you can, based on that, know how long you'll have to wait for the next version. So round about 5 weeks. So after these 5 weeks, we'll definitely see us again for 1.2 or 1.2, because that's how they call it, how the internal domain works, I guess. But yeah, looking forward to what else the story will bring. And aside from that, what else can you expect? I mean, I am still yet to catch up with Genshin and Senless. We're getting close, right? But still gonna be a few weeks until we've catched up both. And after that, I have to say, If you have any suggestions of what I could do or could play, then of course let me know. Good, there you go. I think with that, that's gonna be the final action for today. Close to level 7, actually. Was there any other recycling station I might have left out? Accidentally? I feel like no, but doesn't hurt to check. I don't think there's anything. This one was already maxed out. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. Well, anyway. I could maybe... I recall this one being maxed out as well, though, so I don't know. Yeah, they're all maxed out. Either way. I think I'm gonna sign off for today, so... Actually, no, hang on. Hang on. Before I completely sign off, I do want to use the one tools. I think I'm gonna save on them a while longer. Personally. Next one is 5-star. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep them a little while longer. I don't think I'm gonna pull for Tangtang. I kind of like her, but I don't really feel
lead us not into temptation, but
like I
deliver us
should
from the
pull
codes of malice.
right now.
I am Saihi, Administrator. May you be enlightened.
So I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I do have now technically enough, but I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. So either way, we got another potential for Xai,
Today's dialogue
which is the first one. I'm still missing 2 5-star characters, but that might also change if I decided to pull, but we'll have to see. I don't really know at this point. But either way. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, then of course please leave a like, follow, subscribe. You know the drill. Next stream will be on Tuesday. That's gonna be, I don't know actually, either Genshin or Senless, one of those. Where we'll continue on with the catch-up. Aside from that, I wish you a very great rest of your day or night or whatever else we're doing next. I'll see you next stream on Tuesday. Have a good night.